I will now give you a quick overview of our AutoCAD Plant 3D 2010. As you see on the top, we have the new ribbon menu on the top, divided into different menu groups. On the left side, we have the project manager divided into 3 tabs, depends what you're working with. In this case, we have for isometric drawings and auto drawings, and of course for source files, as you see. On the right side, we have the tool palettes divided into different groups, in this case pipe support and the component from the spec CS300. We will also add more specs into the tool palettes, very easy to do. That's something I will come back to a little later. Then of course you can also switch between the workspace. You can select AutoCAD Classic if you will work with AutoCAD Classic. You can also select the P&D if you will work with the P&D, or of course the 3D piping. Let's take a little look into the different menus. On the top, on the ribbon, we have the project. We have a part insertion, in this case pipe routing and so on and so forth. We have a compass. That compass will help you to indicate the direction of your pipe routing or the rotation for equipment and so on and so forth. We also have the elevation and the routing. In this case you can type the elevation for your pipe when you do the piping, or you can select your routing center line. In this case it's now by default the center pipe, and you can easily select if you want a bottom pipe and so on. You can also do sloped pipe. You add the slope value here. You can also add pipe support. We also have equipment. In this case you can also modify equipment. You can convert solids into equipment, very easy to do. In this case, if you have different solids, created solids from your existing project, you can convert them into equipment. We also have a visibility function. In this case, if you work in a narrow area, you can easily just click the part you want to hide. It will be hide, but it will not be deleted, and then you can hide all and show all and so on. We have views. It gives you different views if you want, and we also of course have the layers. But we also have something called a process setup, and this process setup gives you the ability to set the configuration for your project. And then you have the general settings for the whole project, but it's also divided into P&D and the 3D. So for people who are working with P&D 2010 today, they recognize these things, but the new things for these people will then be the Plant 3D settings. So in this case you can select settings for ISO again, how it looks like, dimension and so on and so forth. That was a quick overview.